Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Guys at Magic. This is Hunter, Shane, Steven, and David. Say what up, boys.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
What's up, nerds?
We are back. This time we are doing our Precon upgrade battle. This time we are going to go ahead and take the brand new decks that just came out with Phyrexia All Will Be One, the $100 editions, and battle them out with the other $100 upgrades that we did from the Brothers War. Because there was only two per, we kind of saved it together so we can get this video out for you today. So let's go around the table, talk about our commanders, what they do. We'll start with Shane. Shane, what is your commander, and what are you planning on doing?
My commander is Ixhel, Scion of Atraxa. I'm going to be playing with Toxic. I'm going to be making all you guys get poison counters. And when you do have 3 or more, I'm going to be stealing cards from your library and casting them.
All right, Steven, what are you playing with?
I will be playing Mishra, Eminent One. Essentially, I'm just trying to put a bunch of artifacts on the board and beat down face. There's also a really fun combo in here where I can just take a bunch of turns and then win that way.
David, how about you?
Well, I heard that there was going to be some Phyrexians here, so we got to have Urza, who steps up to the plate and obviously is going to win this game, right? So I'm going to be playing Urza, Chief Artificer. Big booty on him. He makes a lot of big tokens and all that kind of fun stuff. So hopefully I'm just swinging in with a bunch of artifacts and hurting my opponents with constructs.
All right, and I am running Neyali Sun's Vanguard. Neyali Sun's Vanguard is a creature that gives all of my tokens double strike. So I'm going to be trying to win with combat damage with a whole bunch of tokens. So we've already shuffled up. We've got the turn order. We've got our opening hands. Let's get started. I'm first.
Go ahead, bud.
Surprising.
I will draw for turn. I will play a land and pass my turn.
Start turn, draw. Land comes into battlefield tapped and pass.
I will go ahead and start my turn by drawing a card.
What we get?
I got a card, but I think I'm going to start off with a Reliquary Tower, and then I will pass the turn.
Start my turn off. I will draw a card, play a Darksteel Citadel, tap it, and play a Skull Clamp, and pass my turn.
Here I was thinking we were playing fair magic, everyone just playing a land and passing, but you gotta switch it up and play something else.
I mean, I'm not ramping.
True.
Who ramps, dude? Alright, next turn, untap, draw. I'm gonna play another land. I'm gonna tap for 2 and play a Felwar Stone.
Oh, now who's ramping?
Not me.
Okay.
Pass my turn.
Alright, next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play another land. I have to reveal a forest or plane to keep it untapped, so I'm going to reveal this forest. Goes back in my hand now. I will tap for 2, and I'm going to play Cankerbloom. I can pay 1, sacrifice this card. I can destroy target artifact, or can destroy target enchantment, or I can proliferate. Pass turn.
I will draw for turn, play an Is It Boiler Works. This will come in tapped, and I will bounce my Reliquary Tower back to hand. I do have to discard, obviously, but I think I want to get rid of... I'll just get rid of Mountain, and I'll shift it over to David.
All right, I will kick my turn off, draw a card. I will play a land for the turn, tap for 2, and I will play an Orzhov Signet.
Nah, who's
And
ramping?
I will pass. I mean,
Everyone but me.
Alright, I'll untap, draw. Go ahead and play another land for turn. I will tap for 4, and I will bring out my commander. So yeah, Neyali Sun's Vanguard comes in, like I said before. Attacking tokens you control have double strike, and whenever 1 or more tokens I control attack a player, I exile the top card of my library. I can play that card if I attacked with a token this turn. So, and he also is a 3/3. So,
Okie dokie.
pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play the forest I showed you boys earlier. I'm going to pay for 2, or sorry, 3. And I'm going to play this enchantment, Norn's Decree. Whenever 1 or more creatures an opponent controls deals combat damage to you, that opponent gets a poison counter. It also says whenever a player attacks, if 1 or more players being attacked is poisoned, the attacking player draws a card. So this kind of could help you guys later. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing my 3/2 at Steven.
Take 3,
Pass my turn.
and I will start my next turn by drawing a card. And I'm going to go ahead and play Reliquary Tower.
Hey, I remember that card.
You remember that card, and I'll pass the turn.
start my turn, draw the same card I keep drawing.
Is it a land?
Oh boy, it is. I will play a land for the turn, a Mistfault Bridge. It's going to come into the battlefield tapped. We're going to tap the Darksteel Citadel to tap down the Signet to cast a Gold Mirror. And then I will pass my turn.
All right, I will go ahead and untap, draw. I will play another land for turn. What's that for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
Something big.
Cast a White Sun Zenith just for 5. So I'm just going to create two 2/2 white cat creatures. And then this gets shuffled back into my library. And then I will go to combat and look at the board and say, hey Dave, take 3.
I will take 3. No blocks.
Pass my turn.
All right, start turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Plains per turn. I think I'm going to get in this game, boys. I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to bring out my commander, Ixhel. Flying, Vigilance, Toxic 2. And it is the thing I said where at the beginning of my upkeep, or at the beginning of my end step, each opponent who has 3 or more poison counters exiles the top card of their library face down. I may look at it and I may cast it. I guess basically play your spells. Let's go to combat. And I will swing my 3/2 at Steven again.
I will take 3 again.
Beating him down, dude.
How's it feel?
I'll pass my
Steven?
turn. There you go, Steven.
All right, let's draw. Play a swamp. Let's go black and then 1. I would like to play a Wishclaw Talisman.
That's
Oh, what are you
exciting.
doing over there, bud?
Are you going to use it?
I am going to use it. I'm going to go ahead and float 2. I'm going to tap it. I'm actually going to give this to David.
I love you.
Why? Why?
David's the only one that hasn't done anything to me, and you're both scary. I'm going to search my deck for a card. I'm going to put it in my hand, and then I'm going to shuffle. Yeah, I'm going to grab the... I don't have to reveal it, but I'm going to cast the Soul Ring for 2. Or for 1, sorry, with the 1 floating I have left from Izzet. And then I will, I'll shift her over to you, David.
All right, I will draw a card and not draw a swamp. It was not a swamp. I will play a swamp, though. Play my land for the turn.
Solid.
This is just what I kept, I kept drawing, okay? I kept a very land-heavy hand,
See it.
and it has not worked out very well for me because, I've got just too many of them at this point. 1 for 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will cast Urza. Urza costs 1 less because I have an artifact creature in play. Yeah, he's got affinity for artifact creatures. Artifact creatures I control have menace, and then at the beginning of my end step, I will create a 0/0 construct artifact that has power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts I control. I will go to my end step and hopefully make a construct.
Hopefully.
Wow, unless one of you guys end up doing something here.
Nope.
So I have
That's a big
1,
construct.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is an 8/8.
All right, I will untap and draw. I will play another land. Go to combat. I'm going to attack you, Shane. I know you have that enchantment that gives me poison counters when I do combat damage, so technically my double strikers are going to give me 2 poison counters here, but I'm still doing it. If you take,
Okay.
if you want to take it all, or
Those are 2/2s coming at me.
they are 2/2s, but they are hitting for 4.
You have full mana, so you can do some yep, I'm going to let them through. No blocks.
All right, take 8.
Down to 32.
So I'm going to exile top card of my library. It's a land. I can play that anytime I want. Fortunately, I should have done that before I played another land. We're going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to cast Elspeth, Sun's Champion. So I'm going to go ahead and plus Elspeth, plus 1. And we're going to make 3 1/1 white soldiers. And then I'm going to pass.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, draw. Play a forest for turn. I'm going to move to combat right away. I'm going to swing my commander at you, Hunter. They have vigilance and flying, so 2 damage at you and toxic 2.
I will go down to 38, and I will go up to 4 poison counters.
Hunter, on attacks, my Norn's Decree will trigger as well. And since you have poison counters, I will draw a card. I will pay for 2, and I'm going to play Contagion Clasp.
He's going to proliferate.
When it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. I'm going to put it on one of your soldiers are 1/1s, correct, Hunter?
That's correct.
I'm going to put it on one of those 1/1s. I'm going to move to my end step, and my commander now his Corrupted will trigger. At the beginning of my end step, each opponent who has 3 or more poison counters exiles the top card of their library face down. I may look at it, and I can cast it. I don't know how we're going to let only me look at this card. Don't look, boys. Close your eyes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, pull it up. Show it to me. Okay. Can you put that? Can you somehow right click on that and?
I gotta wait.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
With
Red, blue,
haste?
black, 1 and 2. I cast Mishra. I'm
You
going to
need
move to
one.
combat. At the beginning of combat, on my turn, I create a token that's a copy of a target non-creature artifact I control, except its name is Mishra's War Form, and it's a 4/4. Boom.
It's an angry soul ring.
Scary.
It's a pissed off soul ring, dude. I'm going to move to combat. On combat, I will swing this 4/4 at you, Hunter.
I'm just
Enchantment
gonna,
will trigger on you, Steven.
Dude, you can block. You have Elspeth out. I'm not swinging it at that. You can block it. You can make more 1/1s later. I just want to draw a card.
draw a card, Steven. I will take 4, going down to 34.
I will go ahead and move to end step. On end step, this will go away. So this will go to the graveyard. And then I do have to discard. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of a Master Transmuter. And then I will pass turn.
I'm going to go ahead and kick my turn off. Let's draw a card. I'm going to play another Swamp. And I'm very tempted to pop the Wishclaw Talisman here. Hunter's kind of getting beat on.
I really am, Dave. Can you leave me alone?
Not only do I want to leave you alone, but I got to find potentially a target for the Wishclaw Talisman in the case I
Give
choose
it back
to pop
to
it.
me.
Oh, you're
So
going to give it to me?
Hunter,
Ah!
Hunter, how friendly are we?
Very!
All right, so I am going to use Wishclaw Talisman. Hunter, you can have the last wish on it, so you can get Wishclaw Talisman.
Let's go!
Grab my card.
I gave it to you, though.
Close and shuffle. You did, and now it's gone. Let's do 1, 2, and then I will tap 3 for the Signet for a total of 4 mana. And I will play a Rebek, Architect of Ascension. So Rebek says that artifacts I control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts that I control. I have 0, 1, and 2. And then I will tap a Gold Mirror. And my last land for a blue. And I will play a Thopter Foundry.
Man, this guy's
Oh, that's
going
good.
big, this game. Huh?
I'm going to go to combat. And Shane, I will declare the construct is coming at you.
You're taking a poison.
I will take a poison.
I will declare no blocks, David.
All right. I will hit you for 8.
Take down to 24.
And then I will go to my end step. On end step, I will make a construct. They are 9/9s now. Urza, turns out pretty good.
Yeah, dude, those constructs. No joke. No joke. All right, I'm going to untap draw. We're going to crack the Wish Claw, the last wish. I'm going to go search for a card.
Before you do that, who are you giving it to?
I'm going to give it to Steven.
Thanks, man.
I like Bo
Steven?
Peep.
David.
I know that Mishra and Urza didn't always get along, but I like you.
Here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, you and I have always gotten along, you know?
Hell yeah. Let's kill Shane.
All right, I got the card in my hand. We're going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we are going to play Othari Sun's Glory. Othari Sun's Glory is a 3/3 flying lifelink haste. It says whenever it attacks, I can put a experience counter. And then, for however many experience counters on attacks, I can create a 2/2 rebel that's tapped and attacking. Go to combat and swing 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 at Steven. When he attacks, he's going to make that 2/2 rebel.
How much damage, sir?
On attacks, because I attacked with a token, I am going to exile top card. My tokens have double strike. So this is 4, 8, 10, 12, and then 14.
I'll block one of the 1/1s with Mishra.
You'll block one of the 1/1s. That's the dead 1/1. And then
Okay.
you'll take,
17?
yep, you'll take 17.
17 going down to 17.
And my guy had lifelink, so I'm going up to 37. Going to main phase 2. I'm actually going to go ahead and play the land from last turn. And then I'm going to plus up Elspeth, making 3 more 1/1s.
This might be a problem.
Deck's kind of humming over there, Hunter.
Yeah. A board wipe would suck for you right now, huh?
Definitely wouldn't be ideal. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
I will start my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play command tower for turn. But Steven, I apologize for attacking you so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to do it again? Cool.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do it again. I'm definitely not going to do it again.
I love that.
Can I give you a piece of advice then, since you're not going to attack me?
Please.
Do as much damage as you can right now to Hunter with as many poison counters, because I'm going to wipe the board.
That is okay.
That's advice. That's just telling him what you're gonna do.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Well, I mean, he could lie to me too. You know, that would kind of suck.
That would suck. What if
That would
he
really
straight up
suck.
lied?
I'm here for this.
Hunter, you still have no reach creatures, correct?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move right into combat then. I will swing my Ixhel at you again, Hunter. 2/5 flyer in the air. Vigilance. Toxic 2.
Well, I'm gonna take 2, going down to 35, and I will go up to 6 poison counters.
Draw a card off my enchantment because you have a poison counter. Steven's gonna wipe the board, he says, allegedly. What we'll do is I will pay for 2, and I will play this artifact enchantment. It is Trailblazer's Boots, an equipment that says equipped creature has non-basic land walk. I've never seen it before. At the end step, Ixhel will trigger because Hunter has 3 or more poison. So, Hunter, please exile the top card of your library face down. But again, I don't care if everyone sees it. Everyone sees it anyway, so just pull it up and I'll.
It's
Okay.
a land.
It's a land, sure. It's face down at the moment. We'll pass it to you, Steven. Let's see if you lied to me.
All right. Untap Upkeep and draw. Exotic Orchard. And Hunter, I'd like to thank you so much for giving me Wishclaw Talisman back. Move to combat. I would like to make a copy of Wishclaw Talisman. Wishclaw Talisman will enter with 3 counters on it. I would like to pay 1 to sacrifice it. Well, not sacrifice it, but I'll tap it. And I will give it to Hunter as
Thanks,
a gift.
man. I appreciate it.
And then I will look through my library. I'll tap 2 for a Rakdos Signet. I will go ahead and pass at that, David.
Oh, dude, the wish claw you gave me's gone.
I will start my turn, draw my card. I will play an Isolated Chapel for the land for turn. I really need to stop playing so many, or drawing so many lands.
Got a lot of cool ones, though.
I am going to go to combat. In combat, I will declare that this construct is going at Elspeth, and that this construct is going at Shane.
Well, David, that's really mean. Elspeth has been defeated.
I'm gonna respond for the one coming at me, David.
Alrighty?
I will pay for 3, and I will Beast Within, killing the one coming at me. You get a 3/3 green beast though.
Alright, use the Darksteel Citadel to equip the Skull Clamp onto my Beast token. And then I will tap for 1, 2, use this for 3, 4, 5, and 6. I will cast an Austere Command. So I will choose 2. I may destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with mana value of 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with mana value of 4 or greater. I will destroy all creatures with mana value of 3 or less, and all enchantments.
What? My enchantment?
Oh,
Wow.
It's you don't want to draw cards?
well, you just wiped all of my tokens off the board.
Because I have my Canker Bloom dying. It's a 2 mana, so I'm just gonna pay 1 and sacrifice them and proliferate. And Hunter and David, pick up, please.
Alright, so I have 2 poison counters.
I go up to 7 poison.
So I will have the Gold Mirror, the Construct, and my newly made Beast token will all die. The Beast token did have Skull Clamp on it, though, which is nice, so I will draw 2 cards. Let's do this. I will pay 1, putting Skull Clamp onto Urza, and then go to my end step. Beginning my end step, I will make a new Construct token, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's a 7/7.
Pretty good.
I'm going to untap and draw. We're going to go ahead and immediately go to combat. And we're swinging this at David. Because you're mean, Dave.
That's uncalled for.
And when he comes in, he creates a 2/2 token. Actually, no, sorry. 2 of them. Because I have 2 experience counters now. On attacks, I am exiling the top card.
I will declare blocks. I will put my Construct in front of one of your tokens, and I'll throw Urza in front of the other.
So my 2 tokens die.
All right, and I will take 3.
And I will gain 3 life. Going up to 38. Alright, main phase 2. I gotta think real hard here. Let's go ahead and tap for 1, 2, and 3 and play a Midnight Haunting. I'm gonna create 2 1/1 white spirits flying. Let's pass.
Start turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay for 2, and I will play a Grateful Apparition. Got flying, and when it does combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I get to proliferate. Seems like a good card to have right now.
I'd say so.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna share the love, and I'm gonna attempt to swing my commander at Steven.
Respond. Let's go ahead and do black, black. I'll use this one black to float into the Rakdos signet for a black and a red, and I'd like to cast Bedevil, and I'd like to target your commander shape.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna happen to my
I
commander.
mean, dude,
then.
I listen, man. I
That's
warned
okay.
you.
Okay, Steven. I see you. I see you. I'm just gonna end my turn, Steven, and pass to you.
Heard that, man. All right.
I feel like Steven just won.
What are you talking about, Dave? You
think
just
he did.
we have a board, bro.
Doesn't matter. He's a combo deck with a tutor every turn.
Kill the tutor then.
I will play Seat of the Synod as land for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Spine of the Shah.
I'm gonna respond to that, baby.
Sure.
Right.
So on the cast, Spine of the Shah.
Yeah. Yep. I will pay for 3, and I'm gonna mortify your commander.
Sure. I'll target
Even
the
the-
Contagion class if you don't swing at me next turn, Hunter.
Deal.
Wow.
Contagion class was gone.
I love how that doesn't even help. Steven has no poison counters.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Pay 2 for Sundial the Infinite, and then I will pass turn.
Start my turn. Draw a card. All right. 1, 2, and I guess a swamp. 3. And I will cast Sai, Master Thopterist. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying, and I can pay 2 mana to sacrifice 2 artifacts and draw a card. I will then pay 1 for 2, 3, and 4, and I will cast a Mystic Forge. I may look at the top card of my library at any time. I may cast spells from the top of my library, so long as it's an artifact card or a colorless non-land card. I could tap it and pay 1 life, and if I do, I exile the top card of my library. And so we're gonna go ahead and tap it, pay 1 life, and then exile the top card. I'm gonna go to combat. I have a 3/4 and my commander, the 5/4, swinging at Stephen, and I have my construct coming at Hunter. Hunter, you have a lot of life.
I'm going down to 29.
I will be going down to 9.
And then I will go to my end step, where I will make a construct.
No, you won't. In response to you going to your second main. 1, 2, 3. You get an elephant.
Targeting, I'm assuming Urza.
That's correct.
Okay. So Urza will die, and then I will draw 2 cards for the Skull Clamp. Go to my end step, and then I will pass my turn.
I will untap draw. We are going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, and 3. We're going to play Parava of the Steel Legion. He says as long as it's my turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4. We are going to go to combat. And I am swinging these at David. I am going to go up 1, good old experience counter, which means Othara makes 3, 2/2, and they're also going at David.
I will put my Thopter in front of 1, and I will put Sai in front of another. So it takes 17, and then that's going to be enough to kill Sai, so Sai is going to die. I'm at 16.
You put the Thopter in front of the other one, right?
Isn't your Thopter dead too?
Yeah, I did put the Thopter. My Thopter has protection from mana value 0.
And I will go up 3 to 32 because of the lifelink on Othara. On attacks of my tokens, I exile the top card of my library. Goes over here. I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to cast what I just exiled. This is Increasing Devotion. Sorcery. Create 5 1/1 white human creature tokens. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, create 10 instead. It's got a flashback cost. Obviously, didn't cast from the graveyard. So, casting that, making 5 1/1s.
We need another board wipe, dude.
That's it. That's going to be it.
Our turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna go right to combat. I'm going to swing my 1/1 flyer at Steven.
Oh,
I will take 1, going down to 8.
On the damage, I will proliferate. Hunter, you're at 8.
I am
David, you're
going to
proliferating up
8.
as well, whatever you're at.
I am at 3.
Good. Second main, I will pay 1,
Got
2,
two.
3 more, so that's 5.
That is 5. Good counting.
I'm gonna fumigate.
Ooh.
Destroy all creatures. I gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Hunter, how many things are
1,
dying
2,
on your
3,
side?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
You've got 3 more for me as well.
16.
Plus your own creature.
17. 17 creatures have died. I will go up 17. I'll be at 41.
God damn it.
I'm moving to my end step then and passing to you, Steven.
Or untap, upkeep, and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mishra. Move.
I'm gonna pay the 1. And I'm gonna path your commander.
All right. In response, I'm gonna tap the Is It Boiler Works for 2, and I'm gonna activate the Infinite Sundial and end the turn. It's on you,
don't get
David.
a turn. You don't get a turn now, Steven.
I will draw my card. Hey, look, it's that card that I already knew was on the top of my deck. I'm gonna tap this, pay 1 life. Ooh, I didn't realize I was that low. To exile the top card of my library, which is a Shimmer Dragon. Don't want that. Let's look at the next card. Let's do 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, and I will play a Darksteel Juggernaut. It's an indestructible creature. Its power and toughness are both equal to the number of artifacts I control, and it must attack each turn if able. And then I will use my last 2 mana and play a Thought Vessel. So this thing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap that, put the Skull Clamp on it for shits and giggles purposes, and I will pass my turn.
All right, I will untap, draw. I just drew this for a miracle cost. Angels are coming in, baby. I'm gonna tap everything for it. That was cool. That's my turn.
Start turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Am I gonna pay for my old turn? I think I'm dead if I do this, but I'm gonna tap out for everything, and I'm just gonna play my commander again. That's it, Steven. Go ahead.
Wow, this would be really good if I had more life. 1, 2 to float that 1, and then that for 3, and then 4. I will go ahead and play a Thran Dynamo. I will move to combat. I will make a copy of Wishclaw Talisman. 1 to tap the Wishclaw. David, you get the Wishclaw.
Woo! He's an 11-9 temporarily.
Let's go ahead and pay red. And cast Blasphemous Act.
Boom.
Let's do red, blue. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, Brutaclad. And then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will start my turn, draw my card. I'm going to look at the top card of my library. I'll do 1, 2, I'll tap this for these. So 3 and 4. And I will cast a Padim. Artifacts I control have hexproof. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control an artifact with the highest converted mana cost on the field, or tied for the highest converted mana cost, I draw a card. I'm going to play my land for the turn, Spire of Industry. I'm going to pay 1 using my Thopter Foundry. I'm going to sacrifice a non-token artifact to create a 1/1 Thopter.
Sacrifice that big dude.
I'm actually going to get rid of the Skull Clamp. Make a Thopter, and then I will also gain 1 life and go to 16. I will pay for a blue, doesn't matter, and a blue, so I'll lose 1 life. And I will cast a Mechanized Production, enchant artifact I control. I will enchant the Thopter. At the beginning of my upkeep, I create a token that's a copy of the enchanted artifact. If I control 8 or more artifacts with the same name or as one another, I win the game.
Don't let him get that.
I will go to combat. My Juggernaut has to attack Shane. It will come at you.
No blocks. I take 9.
9.
32.
Pass my turn.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw. Oh my God! I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're gonna play a Siege Gang Commander. When he enters, I'm gonna create 3 1/1 goblins.
Why do you make me want to board wipe every turn?
Sleep.
His deck does do that.
He's the token deck. What do you think?
I'm the tokens, man. And then we're just gonna pass. So just.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Bajuka Bog for turn. Hunter. I'm gonna exile your graveyard.
Brother.
Sorry, brother man, Bill. I'm gonna pay for 3, and I'm going to play this Whispering Spectre. It's a 1/1 flyer with Infect, and it says when it deals combat damage to a player, I may sacrifice this card, and that player discards the amount of Infect counters they have. I pass to you, Steven.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Hell yeah, about to start gaining some life, boys. Inventors Fair.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mishra. I would like to move to combat. I'd like to make a copy of Thran Dynamo. Then I would like to trigger Brutaclad on combat to make a 2/1. I would like to have the token become a copy of Thran Dynamo. And then I would like to move to end step. On end step, I'd like to pay 1 to end the turn.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start my 900th turn.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to look at the top card of my library. Oh, guys.
Land?
No way to land, dude. Bullshit.
We're going to move back to the top of my library. I'm going to play a land. A Vault of Whispers. Oh, I'm sorry. I also will have made a token copy of a Thopter. I'm going to go to combat, and I am going to swing the Darksteel Juggernaut at Steven.
Ooh, he's making a force of a block.
All right, David, I'm going to go ahead and block your creature with Brutaclad. And my shit will die for sure.
That's going to, I think, wrap up my turn, so I'm going to go to my end step and pass.
You have so much mana, David.
I know.
What are you doing, brother?
Bluffing and hoping it works.
Well, I'm going to untap and draw.
Cards in hand. David?
Guys, look.
2.
Mountain.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool? We're going to tap for 6. Hello. Welcome back, Neyali. I'm going to tap for 1, 2, and 3. We're going to play Urabrask's Forge. Urabrask's Forge is a brand new card from Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One. It says at the beginning of combat on my turn, I put an oil counter on Urabrask's Forge, and then I create an X1 Phyrexian Horror creature token with Trample and Haste, where X is the number of oil counters on the Forge. And then I sacrifice that token on my end step. We're going to go to combat. We're going to tick this up 1, so I'm going to put a counter.
Does that come in the Precon?
Nope.
It's a pretty good card.
And then I'm going to make a little, what are they called?
Token.
Swinging these tokens at Steven.
Total damage.
2, 4, 6, 8.
I guess I have to block or I die. I will go ahead and block one of the tokens with Mishra.
All right, this one's dead.
Yep, I will take 6 going to 2 life.
Wait. I just missed this thing. That's it. I can't afford it, but it's exiled. It's a Dragon Master Outcast. Your turn, Jane.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play a land for turn. Pay for 4. It's got infect, and other creatures with infect get +1/+1.
You swing at David right now because
Yeah.
block the fly with the flyer.
I
And then it would
will
force him to
100%
discard.
block it.
You will 100% block it, Hunter. I'm going to pay 2,
To make it
and I'm
unblockable.
going to equip the boots to the flyer.
I will no longer block it.
My creature now has non-basic island walk. I keep saying island walk. Non-basic
Good old
land
island
walk.
walk.
Yeah, I'll move to combat. I'm going to swing. He is a 2/2 flyer with infect at David.
I will say no blocks.
So you take 2 poison.
I will take 2 poison. You have me at 5 infect.
I will choose to sacrifice him and make you discard 5 cards if you have 5.
I have 2. You got a land, and you got a dragon.
Yeah,
done?
that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Island is land for turn. Now I need to think of how I win the turn. Move to combat. So make a copy of Wishclaw Talisman with 3 counters. I would like to float. Well, actually, I'd like to leave combat. The second main. Second main, I would like to tap the Soul Ring to have 1 floating. And then tap the Wishclaw, and I'd like to give it to Hunter. Let's go ahead and do a blue and a red. And then I'll use the floating for the Rakdos Signet for 2 more. And I'd like to play Saheeli the Gifted. I would like to tap 1, 2, 3 blue. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where X is equal to 6. And I'd like to cast War of Invention, X equals
Where's your
6.
counter, Dave?
And then I would like to go ahead and put Gonti's Aether Heart onto the field. I don't win.
Oh my god. David just won the game? Did you really just let David win?
I mean, I can't win because I have to make a copy of this on combat, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Play Trading Post. Put 2 counters on counter Aether Heart. Go ahead and +1 to Healy. Make a 1/1 colorless servo. And then I can pay 6 to get an extra turn after this one, but I have to exile Gonti's Aether Heart.
It does cost 8 to activate the heart.
Was it 8? I need 1 more. Oh, I don't have 8, do I? I will have to pass the turn.
On your end step.
Shane, do you have anything at all?
Hunter, I have nothing.
All right. I'm going to tap Thought Vessel. So let's do this. I have 1, 2,
I tried to
3,
kill him, Hunter.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. do 9 mana. So I'll sack these 5 to the Thopter Foundry, making 5 Thopters, gaining 5 life, putting me back to 20, and then I will go to start my turn. Untap, upkeep.
Then what's gonna happen, dude?
This will trigger. We'll make a token, and then Mechanized Production says since I have 8 or more of these with the same name, I win the game.
That is so anticlimactic,
What
dude.
a way to win the game.
So anticlimactic, dude.
Congratulations,
Love you.
David. Dude.
Damn it.
And that is going to do it. That was our $100 upgrade battle. David, congratulations on your win. So let's go
I
around
don't
the
think
table.
anyone's happy about that, dude.
Yeah. Let's go around the table, talk about how our decks performed, and kind of if we're excited for them. We'll start with the winner. David, what'd you think?
So just to go ahead and go over the deck, I mean, this commander, Urza, is insane. He comes out surprisingly quick. The constructs that he makes are very real threats throughout the entirety of the game. I know that I kind of won through like a cheese ball way here. I looked at the mechanized production that was in my hand. I drew it a couple turns prior to playing it, and I kind of figured, okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat Hunter with his token production and the amount of board wipes that keep coming down, so I don't really want to continue just like casting Urza over and over and over again, feeding the board wipes. So tried to go for the alt win. I know that that's not super popular with everybody, but I got the job done.
Dude. You get it.
Yeah, win's a win, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
Bullshit.
even without that, the deck is a ton of fun. I mean, smashing with the big constructs is a blast.
Yeah. Well, let's move over to Steven, who thought he had won. Steven, what went there with your deck?
Yeah, nobody wants to see you win like that, dude. They just want to see infinite turns.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean the deck went exactly how I wanted it to go. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that I had to basically make certain moves with the which by the way, I didn't even think about doing the deck. Just infinite Witchclaw Talismans, dude. It's so good. But being able to find answers every single turn was really nice. And then really the only thing that kind of stopped me was my commander dying so much. If that didn't happen, I think it would have popped off a little bit better. But it went exactly how I wanted it to, except losing. Didn't want that to happen.
I'll go ahead and talk about mine. I think this deck overperformed. I don't know if that's a thing, but the amount of tokens that I was making every single turn was absolutely insane. There's a lot of value in this deck. If it wasn't for the fact that I gave Steven his Wishclaw Talisman back, I think I would have been okay without the every single other turn board wipe. So we'll see. But this deck definitely has a lot of power behind it. Giving all of my tokens double strike is nothing to scoff at. This is a very fun deck. Shane, what'd you think of yours?
I thought it was a lot of fun. It was very different playing with Toxic rather than just straight Infect, even though I did have a lot of Infect creatures. But the whole Toxic gameplay is 100% slower. And I didn't know how to play it. I didn't know if I should just gun you down the entire time. I mean, I targeted, and I tried to kill you.
You
But I
pretty
didn't-
much
hey.
did. I was there at 8, man. All you have
What
to
I'm
do
saying is I could have killed you,
yeah.
and I didn't. Because I was thinking to myself, maybe with this kind of deck, I want to make sure that everyone has some and then start proliferating, which I didn't really get around to doing because the draws just weren't there for me. But overall, the deck is fun. I didn't even get to utilize the commander that much, honestly. You know, the whole healing your stuff and casting it, couldn't really do that. So hopefully if we play again, I will. But
Yeah.
I like the deck.
Well, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check the description down below where you're going to find a link to every single video of us talking why we built the decks the way we did. And also, if you just want to see the deck lists themselves, those are going to be in the description down below as well. Comment down below what you guys thought of this gameplay battle. We will see you guys for the $300 game. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You should, because like I said, that $300 upgrade gameplay is coming soon. And until the next video, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Later.
Bye-bye.